Welcome back to Under Oath. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. This is my partner, Craig Lynd. I'm excited. We're actually in space, and that's amazing to me. I'm looking forward to the moon stuff because I've seen too many movies about that the moon's fake and everything's fake. I land on it, and then I'll go, okay, we're there. So I don't have to hear that here.
Can we trust that?
That somebody landed?
Yeah.
It's hard now. I don't think we could fake it now.
Yeah, I don't think we could fake it now.
No.
But do you think we faked it before?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, because here's the thing. You and I, there are 3 of us could keep a secret. And then 4 of us have to keep a secret. Then 5 of us. There are thousands of people who have to be in on this one. You had whole rooms of people who had to be faked out. We know it can be
done. Do you know why we know it can be done?
Why?
UFOs. How many people kept that secret?
Hold on.
Thousands and thousands of people kept that secret for years.
Okay. You know why?
If anybody talked about it, the way that they get them to shut up is that ridicule them, even though it was true. Right. So we got the same pattern here. You question the moon landing. Now we got to ridicule you.
It's aerial phenomenon. It's not UFOs.
Oh, shut up. It's UFOs.
If
you grew up in the 80s, it's UFOs.
70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s.
Popular woke name for UFOs is now. It doesn't matter. They're UFOs.
If I was a UFO, I would have no desire to meet us.
Yeah, I would.
Could you imagine them going, we've been checking the Instagram. These guys have Instagram. What is wrong with these people?
What if they wanted to just eat us? What if we're particularly delicious, I don't know, like caviar?
No, we eat badly. I bet humans taste awful.
Well, we would have to.
Well, there's certain things like caterpillars and things like that. I can't imagine they taste good. Humans probably don't taste good.
Well, we don't know because it'd be an alien.
Maybe we can ask Dahmer. Well, he's dead. It's always nice going to a guy who goes, what do you think about human? A little gamey. I mean,
Okay.
I can't imagine getting that option. Here's the thing. If I was an alien, our technology has to be a lot weirder because it's all based on our weird, let's just say mental state. You know, all the porn, all the weird stuff we're into. I don't think aliens are going, hey.
What are they doing with all their free time? What? They're making this.
This is about having children and procreating. What is this? What that butt do? Now, there's so many things that they're doing that I don't get. And could you imagine them trying to understand AI? Like the cats dancing? If you're an alien going, why do they have 2 cats dancing?
What is the purpose?
I believe that the whole world outside of our world, every other world, is like the church in Footloose. No dancing, no nothing. You know, they don't, they're pretty all business.
They keep all their other alien children away from Earth.
Yes.
Yeah, you hanging out with the wrong crowd, you're going to start doing things on your own.
Earth is like America to the world we're in. Like, we do more damage by just existing. Like, if you're in a foreign country that's on lockdown and they get any feed from the U.S., they go, oh, these guys are having fun. What's the deal with the blue hair? We don't do blue hair here. We don't do that. I mean, what is all these cat videos? Everything. And I'm hooked. But I believe right now I'm being hunted. I'm being hunted by people who want to screw with me. Because the videos I'm getting are things that I don't want to watch. Not even close to what I want to watch.
What do you mean?
I'm getting every video I'm getting all the pro-trans video. That's all I get.
In UFO feeds?
No, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. Every time I click, there's like 50 videos in a row. And here's the thing. The algorithm is supposed to keep you on. They say, okay, how much you watch, and then it starts giving you more than you watch. I try to get it off it as fast as possible because I don't want my algorithm feed to be political crap.
You're interacting with it.
I don't interact. I interact because it came up and how long you come up and their heat maps and everything. And I don't even know what I should do. I think I should just go on to like some comic book site and spend just start feeding
the algorithm different stuff.
I don't even know what to do.
hunting, fishing.
Everything is about some political stupid thing. And I click, block, and you block. And the problem is this, the algorithm goes, oh, he wants more of it. You block it, but you really want more. And I think
you must have been really offended by that. You must really have strong feelings about it. So let's give it to you.
Let's give you some more. I always wonder what we say because I say some stuff. And if you just take one sentence, I'm out. If you just take a sentence, and that's what people do. They cut a sentence and they go, well, that's what he meant because they don't listen to the second one or the third one. And they believe you can't make a thing. When I grew up, now Saturday Night Live is normally a free zone. These guys can do and say whatever they want.
Saturday Night Live used to be funny.
Saturday Night Live is normally a protected group of people who they do what they want because they're on the right side of certain people. Chloe Fineman is telling a story. She's on Saturday Night Live, great comedian, great actress, fantastic. She's telling the story how when she was a camp counselor, she pantsed a kid. People are outraged. Oh my God. Too soon. I've been pantsed conservatively 35 times in my life. I think my brothers pantsed me. I got pantsed at camp. That's what crazy people do. That's what you did for amusement. Before we had cell phones and things like that to amuse us. Before cat videos, we had pantsing.
I
and how many times have you had somebody ever pants you?
No.
What you backed into the wall?
I made it through high school and middle school without ever getting pantsed.
How many people did you see pantsed?
I did. I saw a lot of people get pantsed. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Did anybody
I did lose my towel?
Did anybody show up the next day at school and go like postal?
No. It was just
like, okay, we get it. It's stupid. I feel embarrassed.
Yeah, and then you moved on.
Yeah, you're going, okay.
I saw a lot of kids get their head stuck in the toilet and swirlies. Yeah,
that's a bully stuff right there.
That was a big thing.
Now, here's the thing when I think about bullies and everything else like that. I watch too many people who have the inability to deal with adversity. And the excuse is participation trophies. The excuse is he's never been punched. The excuse is he never had to deal with problems. But in the end, never having to deal with adversity, I think, is the problem. When you've never been on the bad end of something, you don't know how to react when you're there. I mean, you and I, we've been punched a lot in business. I mean, every day something weird, and you're going, what? And we've got into it with other attorneys, the government, federal courts. We've been sued. I mean,
and you can always tell when you're dealing with somebody who hasn't ever been. If you're a guy and you're just hanging out with other guys and you guys are insulting each other, because that's what we do. You can always tell the guy that's never been punched in the mouth.
No,
there's always one or two in a group, and you go, you know what? This guy, when he was growing up, the other kids did not do what they needed to do to get this guy in line. And you can tell by the way they talk and the way they act. And that's something I think that is unique to our generation, Jeff. I don't think today's generation, I don't think my son, who's going to be 21 soon, I don't think he looks at other men and go, oh, wow, that guy's never been punched in the mouth before. I can tell. I don't think that ever enters his head.
I mean,
but I can tell.
I was at a convention, and this guy's girlfriend came to my booth, and I gave her some free stuff. I didn't know who she was. I just give free stuff at the booth. It's always, here's a poster, here's a free book, something else like that. Here's a keychain. She comes back about an hour later. My boyfriend says I can't accept it, and then called me a name. I was going, what? She goes, well, my boyfriend used to work for you. And then I found the guy up, and I barely remembered the dude. I think he helped me out with a book or something. And he came to the convention. He came up to me at the end of the day, like he was going to fight me. And he gets like, well, you did. I said, and if you've ever been punched before, you automatically slip into a mode where you're going, all right, we're going to be fighting.
Yeah.
That other person, when they see you change, they go, uh-oh, this isn't going the way I wanted it to go. And he said something. He goes, you're are you wanting to fight? Is that what we're doing here? And he goes, well, do me a favor. Let me pack up. And
give me a second.
Let me clean up because I have some stuff to do. And then I can meet you outside if you need it. F you. And ran away. Now, I had a certain personality of I've been in fights. I didn't want to be in another one. But if I was in one, I'm like, okay, well, either I get beat up or you beat me up. I don't want to. But if this is what you're doing and you're threatening me right now, I'm not going to just sit here and let you hit me with something.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem in our world. I think people just don't see things the way they should because they've never been on the bad end. It's like that attorney getting arrested. He had never been arrested before. And I could tell you for protesting something, please, I love you're out there. I love that you're passionate. I love you care. But if you're out there and you do step over the line, be ready to be arrested. Because nothing sadder than when you're out there and the guy goes to arrest you and you lose your mind.
That's your goal. Your goal is to go.
I don't think they think it that way.
They
think it'd be cool until it happens.
If you're going to do civil disobedience, if you're going to sit in the street, if you're going to cause commotion on purpose.
Well, there's civil disobedience and there's actually protesting. There's a difference.
I'm talking about the other kind. I'm talking about the civil disobedience.
Right.
I am so upset about this particular thing that I'm going to go and I'm going to make a big stink about it. And I'm going to make everybody's day much worse because I want them to pay attention to what I'm talking about. So if you're going to go do that, you're setting out to go get arrested. Why would you start resisting arrest? All you've done now is just absolutely throw your message to the side. Now, all anybody can see is that you're acting like a maniac and you're fighting with people who you knew were going to do this when you came there. That's your goal, was to get arrested.
Listen, I got arrested once in Georgia.
Did you really?
Driving while license suspended. I didn't know it was suspended.
Handcuffs?
Yep. Officer puts me.
I have never heard this story.
Officer puts me in the back of the car, and I want you to know something. There are some experiences that immediately change the way you feel about your life. And sitting in the back of a police car is it. When you're sitting back there, you're going, ooh, my life is not where I want it to be right now.
How did I get here?
And how do I never have this happen again? Now, if I would have gone off on this cop, it would have been horrible. There was a bail bondsman in the court, basically in the jail when I showed up, bailed me out within like an hour after being there. I didn't have to go in a cell as they were checking me in. The bail bondsman was right there because I didn't act like a bad dude. And because I didn't go crazy, it went smoother for me. So if somebody's arresting you, a lot of times they'll put the cuffs on you. And if you're not being a bad person, they'll take the cuffs off and say, hey, listen, we're just going to give you a warning this time. But if you fight the guy and you're kicking and you're doing all this stuff, it never works out. I've never seen a guy go crazy. We did criminal law for 8 years.
It never gets better for you.
In my history did fighting a police officer work out for them, ever. It automatically gets you to the felony level. If you touch them, if you kick them, you slap them, you pull away and they get hit, it's a felony. It's battery on a law enforcement officer. Normally a third or a second degree felony, depending on the state you're in. It could be a different thing, but it's a felony. And you don't want to eat a felony. Misdemeanor, you can walk away from. Felonies, not so easy. Just so people are aware, I brought up the issue with Chloe Fineman, and a lot of people are going to jump back and go, well, this kid was young. The kid was pulling at her shirt too. She was, I think, 16 at the time. And kids do stupid things.
Oh, was it retaliatory pantsing?
It might have been. I don't know. But in the end, I guarantee this kid hasn't gone through therapy for the last 50 years going, oh, Lord, that Chloe Fineman pantsed me back at Pinewood.
That's been the next lawsuit.
Yeah. A little late. Well, I don't know. Certain states have opened it up. But hey, Chloe, listen, people are a little too serious. Good for you. I'm sorry you can't tell a funny story without people losing their mind.